So are you also running a knitting store? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow, and in this video we are going to understand how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for a knitting store. So over here I'm also running a knitting store and we regularly receive our user queries on WhatsApp, and this is such a time consuming and a tedious process to reply to those same WhatsApp messages regularly, same common questions regularly. So to solve this problem, I've simply created a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. So now what is going to happen is that as soon as a user is going to send me a message, an automatic reply would be sent towards my user with the help of the WhatsApp chatbot I created using Pabbly Chatflow. So do you also want to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your own knitting store, or do you also want to see the proper working of this WhatsApp chatbot? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your knitting store using Pabbly Chatflow. So this chatbot will instantly answer all the customer queries like yarn collections, store timings, and the gift sets. So yes, it is a helpful way to provide a quick information and support to your customers and boost the customer satisfaction without needing to reply manually every time. So let's stitch this automation together. And to start with this automation, I'm just going to show you the working of this chatbot first. Let's say that I'm a lead and I'm just going to message, "Hi, I'm looking for a wool and some handmade gifts." I'm just going to send it this message, and yes, over here you can see it is saying, "Hello there, welcome to the crazy loop." You can see within seconds I've received the reply. Alright, now they're asking me for my full name. So let's say that I'm just going to enter my full name right over here. So I'm just going to enter it right over here, and as you can see that automatically the chatbot is going to respond. And now it is asking me for my email address. Let's say that I'm just going to enter the email address too right over here, and I'm just going to send this email address too, and now you can see that it is giving me the option of some most commonly asked questions. Let's say that I want to explore the gift set, so I'm just going to select the same option. Over here you can see that it is responding me in real time and within seconds. You can see that if I want to place an order, I can simply click on this place order button too. If I want to know the contact details, I can click on this contact us. This is so easy, right? So yes, you can see that this is the chatbot which we are going to create in today's video, which is going to reply to our customers or our leads in real time without any manual efforts. You don't have to be online 24/7 to answer your leads inquiries. This chatbot is going to work for you. And if you also want to create this WhatsApp chatbot for your own knitting store, then for that watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab first right over here, and we have to look for Pabbly Chatflow. And for that what we're going to do is I'm just going to search for pabbly.com/chatflow in my browser. And as soon as we are going to search for pabbly.com/chatflow/INR in my browser, we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. And after coming over here towards the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow account. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this sign in, and as soon as we're going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow because I want to automate WhatsApp conversations effortlessly. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here of my Pabbly Chatflow account, and as soon as we're going to click on this access now, it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Chatflow account. And over here, if you also want to create a WhatsApp chatbot, you first have to add a WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. And in order to add a WhatsApp number, you're going to get the button of add WhatsApp number right over here. You can simply click on this button. You have to enter the meta access token, the phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID right over here in order to add a WhatsApp number. And you must be wondering from where you're going to get all of these details, right? So you can get these details by creating a WhatsApp Cloud API setup. So you must be wondering how to create a WhatsApp Cloud API setup. So for that, I'm just going to attach a video in the description box below where you can learn how to create a WhatsApp Cloud API setup and how you can add a WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. It is a step-by-step tutorial guide. You can refer that and add your WhatsApp number. And still after watching that video, video. If you have any questions, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. Alright, so now after adding my WhatsApp number, as you can see that I've already added my WhatsApp number, right? So now after adding my WhatsApp number, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to go towards this left side of the bar towards this flows section. And now we have to go towards this flows section of our Pabbly Chatflow account. Now after coming over here towards this flows section, we have to add a new flow. So for that, I'm just going to click on this add flow button given right over here. And as soon as we're going to click on this add flow button, over here it is going to open a window like this, where we have to start with our flow. And to start with our flow, we have three options. One is keywords, the another one is regex, and the third one is choose template. So if you want to choose a template, you can select a template right from here. For that, you first have to create a template. Alright, and if you want to enter the keywords and regex, you can directly enter it right over here. Today, I'm just going to start this flow with the help of keywords and regex only. So first, I'm just going to enter some most commonly used keywords, which is hey, hello, and hi. So I'm just going to enter hey, hello, and hi as my keywords. You have to keep in mind that you have to type the keyword and then press enter in order to add the keyword. It is really important to press enter. Otherwise, the keyword would not be added. Alright, so now we're going to move forward. After adding this keywords, I'm just going to add regex. But before adding regex, I'll just let you know what is regex. So regex means regular expressions which help your WhatsApp chatbot to understand what a user is trying to say by matching the specific keyword in their message. So let's say that for my knitting store, I can use a regex to start the chat flow whenever someone sends me a message that include words related to my products or services. So let me explain you this with a really simple example. Let's say that someone might type and say, I want to explore the gift options available at your store. The another might type and say, I'm looking for wool or some handmade gifts. So instead of adding every possible variation as a keyword, we use regex so that it can automatically take out the words which are related to the products and services from a longer message our user sends. Alright, so to enter the regex, we follow a specific pattern, which is to start with slash, then B, then we have to open the bracket and then enter the regex like wool. Then if I have to enter another regex, I'm just going to add a separator and enter the another regex. Then I'm just going to continue this process till then I enter all of my regex. And after entering all of my regex, I simply have to close this bracket, put a slash and then B. So this is the pattern of entering the regex. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered all of my regex, which is knit, yarn, wool, pattern, gift, scarf, and many more right over here. Now after entering all of these regex, we can move on further. But you can see that over here we have a toggle button. So it is saying enter the regex to match the substring trigger. Enable toggle for case sensitive regex. So if you enter the regex which are case sensitive, then you have to enable this toggle button. It is not mandatory to enable this toggle button, so I'm just going to keep it as same and we're going to move forward. Now after entering this flow start, we're going to move further. Now what I want is that as soon as my user messages me, I am going to ask them first for their full name. Alright, so I'm just going to set up the message for the full name, and for that I have to go towards this actions and then over here you can see ask question. So I'm simply going to drag and drop this ask question and we're going to connect it with the flow start. So over here I'm just going to enter the message which I want to send towards my user when I want to ask them for their full name. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered the message. Now we're going to move forward. It is asking me to select the contact custom field. So you must be wondering, what is this contact custom field? So in order to ask our users for the questions, we use this contact custom fields. Like if I want to ask my user for their full name, email, we use this contact custom field. And over here you first have to create a contact custom field in order to select it. And in order to create a contact custom field, you can go towards this settings from the left side of the bar and then towards this contact custom fields to create your own. I've already created, so I'm just going to select the same, which is this full name. If you want to know more about this contact custom fields, we're going to attach a video in the description box below. You can check it out. And now it is asking me for the format. So over here the full name is always in text format, so I'm just going to select the format as text right over here. Now it is asking me for the number of attempts, so I'm just going to keep it as 1 only. And now it is asking me for for the validation message. So this is not the required field, so I'm just going to leave it as blank. If you wish, you can definitely enter a validation message. Now we're going to move forward. Now after asking my user for their full name, I'm just going to ask them for their email address. Alright, so to do this, once again, I'm just going to drag and drop this ask question and connect it with this full name. And I'm just going to enter the message in order to ask my user for their email address. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered the message. It is saying thanks a bunch dollar full name. So you must be wondering, what is this dollar full name? So over here I want to send personalized replies to all my users. That's why I use this dollar full name right over here, by which I have made this information as a dynamic one. It is going to change with every new user. So if you also want to add some dynamic information right over here, what you have to do is you simply have to go towards this left side of the bar, towards the settings, and then contact custom fields, and from here you can copy the field name and paste it right over here in order to add these dynamic messages. Alright, so now we're going to move forward. I'm just going to select the contact custom field for this question 2, which is email. So I'm just going to look for email and select it, and now for the format also I'm just going to select it as email, and now for the number of attempts I'm just going to keep it as 1 only. And now after asking my user for their full name and the email address, we are going to move forward. I'm just going to drag and drop a connection and select the content type as text plus button, and over here I'm just going to give them all the options which are the most commonly asked questions. Alright, so I'm just going to enter it right over here. So yes, over here you can see that this is the message I'm just going to send them, which is you are all set. Tell us what would you like to explore today. Just tap a button below. So over here we have to add 3 buttons. For that I'm just going to add 3 buttons right over here by simply clicking on this add button option, and I'm just going to enter the text in all of these 3 buttons. Alright, so first I want the text to be this, which is yarn collections. The second one would be no store timings, and the third one would be explore gift sets. Alright, so now I'm just going to set a message against all of these 3 buttons. First I'm just going to start with this yarn collection, so I'm just going to drag and drop a connection and select the content type as media, because I'm just going to attach a PDF right over here. So I'm just going to drag and drop the file. For that I'm just going to browse the file over here. I'm just going to look for my file, and over here you can see that this is my file, so I'm simply going to attach it right over here. And now as soon as I'm just going to attach the file, automatically Pabbly Chatflow is going to detect the media type and enter the URL. We don't have to change this. Only I'm just going to enter the caption right over here, which I want to send with this PDF file. So yes, over here you can see that this is the message I'm just going to send with this PDF file. Now we're going to move forward. We're going to set up the message against this no store timings. I'm just going to drag and drop a connection and select the content type as text plus button, and I'm just going to enter my store timings right over here. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered the message in front of this no store timings. Now we're going to move forward towards this explore gift sets. I'm just going to drag and drop, select the content type as text plus button, and enter the message for the same. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered the message right over here. But for the gift sets, I have some options too, and I'm just going to attach the images of all of those options. But first I'm just going to add 3 buttons right over here, and I'm just going to enter the options right over here first. So I'm just going to enter the text for the same. First would be scarf and cap combo. The second one is this, which I'm just going to enter it right over here, and the third one would be this, which is winter deluxe set. So yes, over here you can see that we offer these 3 gift options, and I've entered the options for all of these 3 right over here. And now further what we're going to do is I'm just going to set a message in front of all of these 3 too. Alright, so I'm just going to do it one by one. For that, first I'm just going to move towards this scarf and cap combo. I'm just going to drag and drop a connection and select the content type as media, because I'm just going to attach an image with all of these 3. Alright, so I'm just going to browse my file right from here and attach the picture. Over here you can see this is the scarf and cap combo picture. I'm just going to attach it right over here, and automatically Pabbly Chatflow is going to select the media type and the URL. We don't have to change it. We are simply going to move on further, and now I'm just going to enter the caption, or you can see the message I want to send with this image. Now you can see that I've successfully entered the message too. And now, like I did for this scarf and cap combo, we are going to do for the rest of the 2 too. I'm just going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as media, and now I'm just going to select my file right over here. So as you can see that this is my image, which is this. I'm just going going to select it, and then we are simply going to enter the caption for the same. And now we're going to move forward and do this same for this winter deluxe set too. I'm just going to drag and drop, select the content type as media, and now once again I'm just going to enter the picture right over here. So here you can see that this is the winter deluxe set image. So I'm simply going to enter it, and then we are simply going to enter the caption too. So yes, you can see that I've successfully entered the caption for this too. So now I've successfully entered the message for all of these gift sets. Now I don't want to end this flow here, but I also want to give my users two more options. One is place an order and the another one is contact us. So I'm going to add buttons in all of these messages, which is place an order and contact us. Alright, so I'm just going to add buttons right over here, which are two buttons in all of these gift options first, and now I'm just going to enter the text right over here. The first text would be place an order, so I'm just going to enter it in front of all of these three right over here, and also for this gift option. Not only for all the gift options, but also for this yarn collection, I'm just going to add a button and enter this button, which is place an order. Now I'm just going to add another button, which is contact us. Also, this contact us button would be our concluding message, so which is to end the conversation. So I'm just going to enter contact us button right over here in all of these. I'm just going to add a button and enter contact us. Also in the store timings button, I'm just going to add a button and select contact us right over here too. Alright, so yes, you can see that I've successfully added two more buttons in all of these messages, which is place an order and contact us. So I'm just going to set up the message for place an order, and then we are going to do for contact us and connect it. So first I'm just going to select this place an order, drag and drop, and select the content type as text plus button. And now for the place an order, I'm just going to enter the message right over here. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully entered the message for place and order, and I'm just going to connect this message with all of these place and order buttons. So you can connect a single message with multiple buttons too. Over here you can see like I am doing. So you simply have to connect it like this. You have to keep in mind that you connect it with all the buttons, otherwise this flow will not run perfectly fine. So yes, over here you can see that I've successfully connected it with all the gift sets and also with this collection thing too. Alright, now we're going to move forward. I'm just going to set up the message for contact us too. Alright, but first setting up the message for contact us, I'm just going to add a button in this place and order message too for contact us. And now we're going to set up the message for contact us too. I'm just going to drag and drop, select the content type as text plus button, and enter the contact us message. So yes, over here you can see that this is the concluding message and also the contact us message. Once again, I'm just going to connect it with all of these contact us buttons right over here. Alright, so I'm just going to connect it with this right over here. Alright, so I'm just going to connect it with this contact us. We are going to connect this one too with this contact us. So yes, with this we have successfully connected all of these contact us buttons with the message of contact us right over here. You also have to keep in mind that you have to connect it like this. Alright, so as you can see that with this we have successfully completed this flow. Alright, so now what will happen is that as soon as my user is going to message me something related to this regex, automatically this flow will start. First we are going to ask them for their full name, then for their email address, and then we are going to give them these three options. And further, if they reply to the options, they are going to receive the response accordingly. And yes, with this we have successfully completed this flow right over here. And after doing all of this, what we're going to do is I'm just going to first save this flow, and in order to save this flow, I'm just going to name this flow as knitting store. And after naming this flow, we are simply going to click on this save button right over here. And yes, you can see flow updated successfully. So with this we have successfully saved this flow, and I'm just going to test this flow in real time. And in order to test this flow in real time, you have to keep in mind that this button should always be switched on. Alright, so now I'm just going to test this flow in real time. So first I'm just going to clear this previous chart, and then we're going to test this flow right over here. I'm just going to enter the message as, hi, I'm looking for wool and some cute handmade gifts. So yes, you can see that I've successfully entered this message, and it is saying, hello there, welcome to the crazy loop. We are thrilled to have you in here. Before we start, can you please share your full name? Alright, so I'm just going to share my full name. Let's say that I'm just going to share my full name as demo user, and now it is going to ask me for my email address. So yes, you can see that now it is saying thanks a bunch demo user. So we have received a personalized message which has my name in it, and now it is asking asking me for my email address, so I'm just going to give them my email address too. I'm just going to enter my email address right over here, which is demo@pabblytudes.com. So I'm just going to enter my email address right over here, and I'm just going to send this. So as you can see that now after sending them the email address, it is saying you are all set. Tell us what would you like to explore today. Just tap a button below. So I'm just going to test all of these buttons. First, I'm just going to test this yarn collection, and over here you're going to see the response, which is the catalog. It is saying from pastel to chunky winter blends, our yarns are sourced and with love and perfect for every creation. Download the full catalog, so we can download it right from here. Alright, I'm just going to test this no store timings. So as soon as I'm just going to click on this no store timings, you can see that I have received the response. You are always welcome to visit our cozy little store. The timings and the location too. Over here, I'm just going to test this explore gift sets. I'm just going to select this. It is saying looking for something heartwarming to gift. Our curated handmade gift sets are perfect for birthdays, anniversaries, or just to show the care. So I'm just going to select these options one by one and see the response. And over here you can see that I am going to receive the image with the message for all of these three. I'm just going to test all of these three right over here, and yes, over here you can see that it is running perfectly fine. I have tested all of these three right over here with the message. It is giving me the image too. Now I'm just going to click on this place an order button right over here to test this button. Yes, you can see it is running perfectly fine, and I'm just going to test this contact us. So yes, over here you can see that it is running perfectly fine, and I had a proper conversation with this chatbot, and you can see in real time it has responded me, right? So yes, with this we have successfully completed this flow, and it is running perfectly fine in real time too. But not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but this chatbot provides one more very useful feature, and to let you know that feature, I'm just going to open the inbox of this Pabbly Chatflow account in a new tab. And over here in the inbox section of your Pabbly Chatflow account, you're going to see the proper conversation and the whole conversation which happened between the user and the chatbot. And not only this, you can also check the status of the messages, when it was sent, when it was delivered, and when it was read. So yes, you can see you can manage everything from this inbox. Not only this, there's another very useful feature. So as you can see that my leads shared their full name and the email address. So you can see that these are the details which they shared. So over here you have to go towards this right hand side box, and over here you can see contact custom fields, and you can notice that the full name and the email have been added right over here. You can see demo user and demo@pabblytudes.com has been added right over here. So yes, you can see that not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but also collecting the customer and the lead information can be done with the help of this chatbot. Automatically, the details which customer shared would be added right over here in the contact custom fields for further needs. So yes, with this we have successfully completed this flow, and it is running perfectly fine. It is collecting my leads information, sending and receiving the messages too. And yes, with this we have successfully created this WhatsApp chatbot for our knitting store. And with the help of the same logic, you can also create this WhatsApp chatbot for your own knitting store. So now go and try this WhatsApp chatbot for your own knitting store. It is very easy, and right now we are offering free trial, so you can try it for free too. So yes, this was it for the video, and see you in the next video with many more automation tips. Thank you for watching everyone, and do try this WhatsApp chatbot for your business too. So not only this, but with the help of same logic, you can create multiple chatbots which are tailored to your business needs. So now if you want to contact us, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. So now go and create this WhatsApp chatbot for your business and try Pabbly Chatflow for free.